Hi, I'm Jen Evans, co director of the Women's Wellness Circle. 4 years ago, I was so ill that I rarely left the house. Some days I didn't even leave the bed. I had such crushing fatigue that any movement made me depleted to the point sometimes of collapse. I couldn't eat without feeling really violently sick. I had electric shocks in my head and in my ears. I couldn't sleep for more than about an hour at a time. And I lost so much weight that the bones were sticking out of my skin. I couldn't walk anywhere, drive anywhere, talk for longer than a few minutes without getting really bad sore throats and exhaustion. I was in complete despair because nothing seemed to help. And on some days, I really considered not carrying on. The pain was just so much to bear. I was 32 years old. Today, I walk 2 miles next to a beautiful river. I run two flourishing health recovery businesses. I have a new house. I'm getting married and I plan to honeymoon for a month travelling around Canada. I go out with friends, I have a drink, I eat dinner in restaurants, go to parties. I do things every day that help to make me feel fulfilled, purposeful, and energised. So, what changed? How did I go from bedbound and unable to eat or move or sleep to busy, fun, purposeful life? I changed my story. This was some of the old story. I'm nothing, I'm worthless, I'm never good enough, I can never do enough. Really felt like I could never do enough. And maybe if I overachieved, I could, if I just did it perfectly, then I'd be worthy of love. I'm always in danger. That was part of the old story, that people in the world would always attack me, but there'd always be bad luck as well, randomly just hurting me. And I should hide to keep myself safe. And I have no power, no control over everything. I just have to put my head down, I have to get through it, and then maybe at some point something magical will happen to change things. And until then, I just have to remain really small and desperately just try and control everything around me just to make myself feel safe in some way. So something magical did happen. Chronic fatigue syndrome. I know that sounds strange, but it really was the wake-up call. It got me, I got to a point where I was so crushed, so stressed, so worn thin by being stuck in that survival mode that my body just shut down. So at this time of complete despair and hopelessness, I found the answer. I never stopped looking for it. I found it. I could change my story. I had the power to change my story because our brains, there's neuroplasticity. We can change the way that our brain works and therefore change the way that our body works. So instead of sending the message down into my body that I'm always in danger, that I'm never going to be able to be fulfilled in any way, never be able to be okay, instead of sending that down into all of my cells, I changed the story so that I was sending the message that I'm okay, I'm safe, I'm supported, I'm protected, and more importantly, I'm allowed to be the real me, not the me that I felt like I should be and had to be safe, the real me. When I changed my story, I changed my brain. Change your brain, changed my life. My body got the story it needed to return to a homeostasis. So it was no longer crushed under this unbearable weight of negativity and fear. I'm not going to sugarcoat it for you. It is work. It is work. It often requires support. It definitely requires community. And getting support from people that kind of know what they're doing, like they really have dealt with these kind of issues before, really helps to get us to where we want to go. And I'm full honesty, I'm still dealing with plenty of issues myself. It's not all or nothing. It's not really sick or really well, black and white. I still work on deep negative patterns and beliefs. I still need support and I still reach out for support. And I still do my work every day. I do my techniques to keep retraining the way my brain works so that my body can work in a different way. And I have good days and I have not so good days. But I'm here. I'm out of despair. I am out of the crushing pain that prevented me from doing anything at all or believing that I could do anything at all. And I really do believe that even at this point with things still on my journey, that I'm stronger than I ever have been. Because I've always had this crushing exhaustion and fear since as long as I definitely can remember. So my message to you right now is that everybody, every single being in the world has the power to change their story. And by doing that, your body will follow. The symptoms are just manifestations of these false, crushing, heavy, unhealthy thoughts that we just don't need. They were taught to us in error. You were never unworthy. You were never powerless. You were never hopeless. You were only taught to feel that way. The outer layers, what's there in the core is still there. It was inborn. That beauty and that strength and that purpose is always there. You are inherently magical. You are inherently part of this beautiful universe that functions so beautifully. And you have so many gifts to give to this world. And supporting people to change their story and change their body is now one of the gifts that I can give to the world. Using my own experience, using my first-hand, understanding of these issues and these really, really difficult symptoms, and that can bring really powerful change to people's lives. I now co-direct the Women's Wellness Circle, which is a private, confidential, loving online circle of women recovering from these kinds of chronic illnesses. Founder Frances Goodall and myself, we bring our coaching, we bring our guidance, we bring our support and understanding to this online community, which is designed to bring really accessible techniques and support to you when you most need it. And these techniques are about changing that story, getting out of the old story that no longer serves, and setting that new story to set your body on a whole new journey. So please do visit our website to see if it's something that you feel like could really support you in your own journey. We're here to spread this work and this love, this message that we all deserve this health and we can all have it. And at the moment we're just launching a whole new program of techniques and healing in our online circle. And we have a limited early bird membership deal. So if you want to take advantage of that to get the support right now, if you feel like that's where you are right now and you need that support, come to our website and check out our loving community and the powerful women there that are really raising our vibration, their vibration for themselves and for all of us in this world. Okay, with love.